Can you tell us what the union is calling for today?
The union is calling for an insurance policy which will cover all educators. We have seen over the last few weeks, but this is becoming for various years as well, the plea that educators are not safe at the place of work. We have seen over the past weeks as well an increase of violence within schools, but this, as I've said before, has been ongoing. We are seeing as well an increase of violent attacks from students themselves, and the union is putting its proposals towards the government to consider to have insurance and obviously some sort of compensation for educators.
Will this cover both private and public schools?
The aim at the moment is obviously we're going to the state, so it is aimed for state schools, but I'm sure that the government will obviously consult with its other stakeholders, which are private and church schools, in which I suggest that it should be implemented all across the board. So eventually we should have security measures and insurance policy to all schools in Malta, irrelevant if they are state or not. First of all, it's not just teachers, but it's all educators. So we're having like kindergarten educators, LSCs, teachers themselves as well, assistant heads and heads of school, who are being put in the forefront of social issues. We have an increase in difficulties at the moment within our schools, where we have students who are being exposed to violent upbringings and as well as to difficult times at school, and we see that yes, there has to be some sort of policy which covers educators in general, since they are the ones who are dealing with it on a daily basis. We're having situations in which, as I've said before, students who are being aggressive. There are other jobs as well, as we have mentioned, which deserve as well some sort of protection. But obviously we can't speak for them because we are obviously an educators' union. But in this case, we have seen that educators in general need some sort of coverage. We have heard as well the voice of these workers over the past year, and this is something which is really concerning them. We obviously we leave that up to the Prime Minister and the Department of Education, who decide what is essential for school security. But what we eventually need is some sort of protection. So we can't have a free-for-all situation in which we have people coming in and out of schools. We can't have a situation where we have third-party aggressors coming into our schools and beating up educators. This has to stop once and for all. First of all, apart from the workers themselves, it does not look nice as well on the students who are seeing all this hullabaloo in front of them. So it doesn't make sense at all. And I think it is about time that this is put into consideration and really thought for.